children, I speak to you today about obedience, and more importantly, about the courage to stand firm when the world around you calls you to forsake me. This life I have given you is precious, yet it is not without trials. There are moments when human laws, even the voices of authority, ask you to go against my word. But you are not alone in this. I, the Lord your God, am with you, guiding and strengthening you in each step you take for my kingdom. Remember the apostles, my servants, whom I sent into the world to preach my gospel. When the rulers of the earth commanded them to be silent about my name, did they yield? No, for they knew that to obey the rulers of men would mean to disobey me. The apostles stood their ground because they understood a profound truth. We must obey God rather than men. Acts 5:29. And I blessed them, for they chose to honor my authority above all else. Have I not commanded you to be strong and courageous? Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for I am with you wherever you go. Joshua 1:9. You do not stand alone in these moments of decision. I am there beside you. I am the one who gives you wisdom, courage, and the strength to walk righteously. Think of the midwives in Egypt when Pharaoh, a king, ordered them to kill the Hebrew infants. They chose to honor my law above man's command. They feared me, the giver of life, more than any earthly king. And so I blessed them and gave them families of their own. Exodus 1:15-21. This was not an act of rebellion. It was an act of love, for they knew in their hearts that it is better to follow the laws of heaven than to yield to the laws of men. Then there was Daniel, my beloved servant. He was told to forsake his prayers to me, his true king, by a decree of the king of Babylon. But Daniel was unwavering. He opened his windows, knelt down, and prayed 3 times a day, as he always had. Because he chose to honor me, I protected him from the mouths of lions, Daniel 6. His life and testimony became a witness to all who saw his faithfulness. My children, there will be times when you too are asked to go against my commandments, to compromise, to fit into the mold of a broken world. But I ask you, who will you obey? The authority of men or the authority of your Creator? When human laws clash with my truth, choose me. For what does it profit a man if he gains the whole world but loses his soul? Matthew 16:26. Know that there is no condemnation for you if you walk in obedience to me, even when it requires standing against the systems of this world. I do not call you to disobedience lightly. In every choice, you are to act with love, humility, and faithfulness to my word. Do not rebel without cause, for I desire that my children be lights of peace and righteousness. But where my truth and my commands are ignored or opposed, stand firm and let no one move you. Let your light shine before others, Matthew 5:16, and remember the courage of my beloved Son. He faced rulers and authorities, yet he walked a path of holy obedience to me even unto death. He overcame this world, and in him, so will you. Hold fast to my word, for it is life. When man's laws threaten to overshadow my truth, remember that I am sovereign. My law is supreme, and I call you to live in it and to proclaim it, no matter the cost. You are citizens of my kingdom, set apart as my chosen people, and I am with you always, even to the end of the age. Now go forth, my beloved, armed with courage, clothed in righteousness, and filled with my Spirit. Stand in the truth of my word, and let nothing sway you from my path. For in all things, you are more than conquerors through him who loves you. Romans 8:37. Be steadfast, be faithful, and know that I am with you.